So in this video, we made an entire project using ForTheWin Network. We first made our NEP17 token called the Poke token using the NEP17 utility, and then we also launched our NFT project called Poke Cards, and then we made two NFTs, the Charizard NFT and the Snorlax NFT using ForTheWin. So that shows the power of ForTheWin. Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can launch your own NEP17 token and your own NEP11 NFT on the NEO3 blockchain without writing a single piece of code. And that functionality is provided to us by Smith on ForTheWin Network. And I wanted to make it as simple as it can be for you guys, and so for that I've created a hypothetical project of mine called Pokeverse, in which we will have a Poke token and also some Poke cards. So this Poke token would be a NEP17 token and these Poke cards would be NEP11 NFTs. And in this video I'm going to create this token and also create these NFTs. So this example is going to give you an idea how you can launch your own ecosystem or your own project on the NEO3 blockchain using ForTheWin Smith. So let's go back to the Smith website, and I will be doing all these tests on the testnet because you will need to spend 10 gas for launching your token and 10 gas for launching your NFT project. So I will be doing all these things over testnet where I have enough gas to show you all the features. So first I switch to testnet over here, then I will need to check my wallet. So let's see how much gas I have. I have 1.27 on the mainnet. Let's switch to testnet. So here I have 91 gas. So I have enough gas tokens to test out the functionality. So let's jump over to Smith. And first we will need to connect our wallet. That we will do. So now we have connected our wallet, and first of all we will need to create our token. And going back to my project page, I want to create a Poke token, and suppose I want to have 1 billion of these tokens. So I will first go to Smith page, that is over here, and then I will create token contract. So let's name the token as Poke token. Token symbol I would put as Poke. I want 8 decimal, and I want the total supply to be 1 billion. So 1 followed by 9 zeros. Then author is Rusty. Email you can give anything, so I'll just a random email. So you should provide your if you're creating a new project, you should provide your own email ID, so that if you have any updates or if ForTheWin Network wants to contact you, they should be able to send you an email. And in description I'll put creating a Pokeverse. Website is optional, logo is optional. We can also look at these instructions that they are saying that we should first mint on testnet and then check if we have everything working right for us. Then we should not use emojis or Unicode in the token name, and that we are not doing that. The deploy fees is 10 gas, and so we have 8 token decimals, and finally we can check the source code contract if we want to. So if you want to go and look into how the token is being created, you can look into the source code. So we are not going to go into that here because we want to keep it simple. So let's click on create. Now it will ask us for 10 gas because 10 gas is a deployment fees, and then plus we have some extra gas fee for the transactions. So we have done that. So our transaction is submitted, and we can check the taxation ID on the OneGate Explorer. I will close this, and let's look at the transaction on OneGate Explorer. We have received 1 billion Poke in our wallet, and we can also go to the tokens page and go to the last page. Here you can see that we have created this Poke token, and we have received all the tokens because we minted them to our address. Let's check in the Neoline wallet. So we are on the testnet. These are, so we have received 1 billion Poke. So we can also transfer it to anybody. We can we can have them in this wallet or spread across different wallets using new line functionalities. So that's how you create a token on the testnet using Smith, and you can repeat the same process on the mainnet to create your own token. We have now created our token, and we can do an airdrop, and also we can add this token to a liquidity pool on ForTheWin swap. So for that, first you will need to find out the script hash for your token. So here is the script hash. We can copy this, or we can also look it over one gate. Then you can go to swap. There you can click this plus sign for adding liquidity, then click on custom contract hash, add the script hash over here. So it recognizes that this script hash is for the Poki token and it has 8 decimals. Then we click next. So we have added the first token of the pair. Let's add the second token. Suppose we want to create a pool for gas and Poki, so we choose the gas token as the second token, and we have 1 billion Poki tokens, and suppose we want to add 10 million tokens to the pool, so 10 followed by 6 zeros. This is 10 million Poki tokens, and we want to balance it by 50 gas. So that would mean that one gas is equal to 200,000 Poki tokens, and then we add liquidity. We need to approve this transaction, and once we approve that, our Poki tokens and gas tokens are going to go into the Poki gas pool. So we have the pool there. Now people can trade Poki for gas. So suppose they want to buy Poki, so they can just use some of the gas tokens to buy equivalent Poki tokens. So we can buy the Poki tokens ourselves. So let's do a test transaction. So we added 10 million Poki tokens and 50 gas to the pool, and then we bought Poki tokens equivalent to 1 gas. So that's how you can create your own NEP17 token, and then you can add them to the liquidity pool so that people can swap the token. After we have launched our token, we can look into how we can add the logo to our token. So for that, we can go into the token page on Smith and then click on update. Then it asks for the URL for the logo. So for that, we can upload our logo to any website and then provide the URL, but I like to upload my logos on IPFS, and you can access IPFS through this website, or you can also use Pinata, which provides a service for uploading pictures and videos to IPFS, but I will use this website for this application. So for that, let's upload the logo of our token and click upload. So we have obtained this hash. We can then use this hash to access our image. That will take some time. Sometimes that takes some time to access it, so we will go back. So here we have to provide the URL for the logo, and once we provide that URL, it will fetch the image from this URL and then update the logo. So once we have uploaded our logo, we can simply take this URL, and we can take this URL and paste it over here and update. Click on update. It will ask for our approval, and we can approve this transaction. So the transaction is approved, and we can close this, and we can see that we have the logo for our Poki token on the Smith website. So that's done. We can see this beautiful logo over here. Next, we will see how we can create our own NFT contract. So this is a little bit more involved as compared to the NEP17 token contract, so please pay attention. So for that, we are going to follow this guide by ForTheWin Network, and I'm also going to show you a different way of uploading your pictures using IPFS as we did for the logo. But first, let's deploy the contract. So for that, first we need to give a name to the contract, and we can give the name Poki Cards. Next, we have to have an NFT symbol. So let's use the same thing. Author is Rusty, email rusty random@gmail.com, and the description is for Pokeverse. So we can click on create. Again, we have to pay 10 gas for the deployment fee and then some extra gas for the transaction fees. Once that is done, we can check out the transaction on Explorer and we can see that everything went through properly. We can close this. Now we have Pokecards over here. We can mint or update. So let's first update, and we need to provide the URL for this thing. So let's go to IPFS and then upload. So we will upload the logo for the NFTs. Again, this might take some time. So once the file has been uploaded, we can take this link, we can go back to ForTheWin Smith, we can upload the URL and then click update. Now we will have a logo for our NFT project, and once we have that, we can mint NFTs on this contract and then we will see those NFTs in our wallet. So let's go back to Smith and click on NFT showcase and we see our Pokecards over here. Then next we can click on mint. Now we want to mint, so let's see. So suppose first NFT that we want to mint is Charizard, and we can have a description. Charizard Pokemon NFT image. So there are various things that you can do. So we are first going to follow the simplest approach that we have been following, that we can upload the files on IPFS and then use those links. So we can upload the Charizard over here, have that link, have that hash, then paste that, then find the link for that picture. That is simply we need to have this thing as the prefix. Again, this will take some time to load, but it will take around 1 minute to load. So once that loads, we can copy this link and we can paste the link over here, and then we can add any attributes you want to. Suppose in our Pokeverse we want to have fights between different Pokemons, so we can have different attributes such as height, and let's say Charizard's height is 6 meters, submit, and then weight, let's say Charizard's weight is 400 pounds, so we can add that and then we can create this. So we approve this transaction. Now our transaction is submitted, we can see it over Explorer. Let's close this. So let's go back to Smith page, NFT showcase. We see Pokemon cards, we see this collection, and if we go to blockchain and we go to contracts, we see Pokecards over here. If we go to the token page, we are going to see that we have Charizard over here and we have this NFT minted in this contract. So that was the first way through which you can upload your NFTs, you can mint your NFTs to the contract. We have minted our first NFT. Let's mint our second NFT. So for that we can go back to ForTheWin Smith, we can click on mint and we can have NFT name as Snorlax. We can give the description as Snorlax Pokemon, and for this one we are going to use the method described by ForTheWin Smith, in which they say that you can use you can save these pictures as base64 format on chain. So we are going to, so first we are going to use that method. So first we can create a pixel art using this website. So this one is just, through this website you can decrease the size of your image. I'm not going to do that. You can do that because through that you can reduce the size and that will help you reduce the cost, but I'm not concerned about the cost on the testnet. So I'll just use this base64 format to convert my images. So let's use the Snorlax image, and I will just copy image or show code. So this is the code, and I will copy to the clipboard, then I will put it over here. This is the base64 of this JPEG. Let's go back to the smart contract tutorial. They also save it like this, and let's create this NFT. Now since this image is really big, we are paying 6 gas for this. So if you don't want to pay that much gas fee, first you can reduce the size by going to that website in the tutorial, which I will also put the link in the description too, and then you can click yes. Now it will mint that Snorlax NFT as well. Oh, I think we missed one thing. We also had to add attributes, but that's alright. We can go to this page again, and total supply is 2 because now we have minted Snorlax. So we have 2 NFTs, and for some reason on the ForTheWin Smith page they are only showing the Snorlax NFT because that was on chain, but they are not showing the Charizard NFT over here. But on the OneGate Explorer we can see that this NFT is over there, so don't worry about that. So you can use either of the two method to save your images, because in Snorlax NFT your image is being stored on chain, so it was more expensive as compared to storing the image over IPFS. So if you want to decrease the cost of deploying your NFT contract, and if you want to have the NFT on chain, you can go to the tutorial by ForTheWin Network, and first you can decrease the size of your image by going to this website and uploading your picture, and then using reduced size. And once you have that reduced size, you can go back to this website and then upload your image to obtain the base64 format string, and then you can go back and mint a new NFT over here. So that's how you can mint your own NEP17 token and NFTs on the NEO3 blockchain through ForTheWin Smith. So in this video, we made an entire project using ForTheWin Network. We first made our NEP17 token called the Poke token using the NEP17 utility, and then we also launched our NFT project called Poke Cards, and then we made two NFTs, the Charizard NFT and the Snorlax NFT, using ForTheWin. So that shows the power of ForTheWin. We can use that site to make an entire project. You can make your new project on the mainnet. First you can test it on the testnet and then launch the same thing on mainnet, and then you can launch your project. So it's really easy to do that on ForTheWin Network. So if you have any questions, or if you want me to cover any other topic in the future, please let me know in the comments. Thank you, and see you in next video.